again, Preps. Welcome back to Art. I am loving seeing your artworks come into your Google Drive folders, so please keep it up. I'm loving what I'm seeing. This week we are looking at non-living things again. So we have done living, non-living, living in our backyard insects, and this week we're going back to non-living just so we make sure we know exactly what a non-living thing is. And I loved what you did with your robots, so I was inspired to design a lesson more about them. But this time we are making robot puppets. So we're not just using found objects around our house. This time we are making something like this. So I'm going to describe the instructions, and it's step by step, but you can see this is an old cardboard box and I've used a chopstick on the bottom. All the instructions are coming up next, but we are making non-living thing robots. Start off with a box, and I need you to find some boxes that have white on the inside. That means that we can color them really easily. Once you've found 1, 2, 3, I don't mind your boxes, you are going to open it up so it's flat. Now that we have opened up our box, I want you to get a texter, a pencil, a marker, I don't mind, and you are drawing your face, your body, your legs, and your arms of your robot. Now I want it to be big, I don't want it to be small, because we're going to be making a puppet out of this. So we're going to stick a little stick on the back so we can move it around. So I want it nice and big. Now it doesn't have to be squares or rectangles, you can do triangles, weird shapes, let your imagination run wild. So I'm going to get started. I've cut my box up a little bit. It was like this, and I've just cut it up, and I've cut some of these wings off. These I thought would be great to be my legs, so I'm just going to put them aside. This one is going to be my head. I've gone for something a little bit different. I've got a neck here, and this will be my body. Now I've also included in your take-home pack a little cheat sheet. This means that I have drawn a whole lot of eyes, mouth, other features that you can either cut out or you can copy these onto your robot. So you can practice and put them on, or else once we cover them in color, then you can cut them. And then do we remember what it's called when we cut out something and we glue it on top? It's called collage. So we are collaging these shapes onto here. Now when you're coloring, I don't want you to get your texture and do this. And that's it. I want it to be bright. I want it to be crazy. This robot, you paint, stick stickers on, go crazy, do anything that you like, but it can't just be a white robot. It has to be as colorful as you can make it. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Here's one option, Preps. I have got a whole lot of paint, and I have splattered a whole lot on here. I have got my paintbrush, and I'm going to paint this in a whole lot of swirly colors. Then when I move to this one, I might use a combination of stickers, collage, tape, and textures and pencils, and then you'll see how they're very, very different. I have painted my head here. It's really wet, so I'm not going to do anything with it yet. I'm going to leave it for quite a while, and I'm going to go on with my body here. Now I've got 2 different types of line here, and we've looked at this in term 1. We looked at wavy lines, and we looked at zigzag lines. We've also got dotted lines, straight lines, loopy lines. You might like to show me a whole lot of different type of lines all over this page. I've also got some crayons, and I'm going to rub these all over, and then I'm going to put some stickers and tape over the top. Here is my robot body. So eventually these two will be cut out and stuck together. But you might be thinking, Mrs. Brown, you always tell me to stay in the lines, but here you've gone outside the lines heaps. Well, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to be cutting on my black line all the way around. So it's okay if I went outside the lines on this one. So once this is dry, I'm going to be joining them together, but not yet. We need to now make the legs and the arms. So you are welcome to decorate these any way that you like. I'm going to go ahead and create more patterns on these, and then I'm going to, once this is dry, we're going to meet together and we will join them all up. I have cut out my robot body so I can get rid of that, and it was nice and easy to cut because this cardboard is nice and soft. I have been decorating some of the cardboard that will be my arms and legs. So this one will be my legs. I'm going to cut it in half so you can see that it used to be cardboard. All I've done is use textures, and I've done a whole lot of patterns. So this one has only straight up and down lines. This one has that zigzag line. And now my paper is dry, so I'm going to cut out nice and carefully around this, Then I'm going to get my glue stick and we're going to meet back here. I've turned my body upside down. I've put a little bit of glue here and here. And now I'm going to get my legs. Make sure that it's facing down as well. And I'll glue that one here. Do this one as well. Glue that here. Let's have a look. Okay, so far my robot, my non-living robot has legs. And now I'm going to do the same with my arms and the head. Now I've taken my robot sheet here and you can see that some things are missing. I've chosen my eyes, my mouth and some of the other features and I've carefully cut them out. And now I am going to be gluing them all on. I've glued all of my features on so you can see my robot, even though it is a non-living thing, it looks like it started to come alive. So I've got my crazy eyes, my mouth, an antenna at the top, and here on the stomach we've got a little reader here which tells about the energy of my robot. Now the last thing we need to do is we need to find a stick so we can use our puppet. So you will be finding a stick. It could be a chopstick, a stick from outside, a paddle pop, I don't mind. And we're going to tape it down here so we can hold it. I found a chopstick and I have used sticky tape to stick it on, and that means I am done.